Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Friday night, and it is the brand new day of the year 2021. Welcome, everybody, to the first 2021 live stream. And it's a special one because we are going to be calling Lucy Stacks. That's right. And we have already here several people. Donald in New Mexico thought he was first, but in reality, he was a distant second. Yes, indeed. From Jamie Fox. Good to see Jamie Fox here, too. Welcome, everybody. All right. Hope everybody is doing well. So, yes, what you see before you is the Lucy Stacks channel. She started her channel some time ago here, back in 2014, actually, but only really started posting videos recently, and we are going to be calling her and very shortly, but we'll see if she pops in here. I'm going to make sure I have her phone number to be able to call her. Yes, indeed. Here it is. All right, very good. So we will make that happen, and I'll get it, and I'll go back to the boilerplate stuff. And so let's see here what we can do to see about getting her online here. We'll see if she pops in here first. Okay, there she is. She's here. All right. So now we're going to call her. We can't call her from the other number, so we have to call her from this number. So here we go. All right. And we also have with us Silver Heist, who was the inspiration for the title of this video. Thanks, Silver Heist. I had to pick it in because this hasn't happened yet, right? This hasn't happened yet. All right. Very good. All right. There we go. So let's get this. I'm going to put some headphones on so we are devoid of the echo. Cardiogram. Very good. All right. Here we go. Dialing for dollars. All right. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Lucy Stacks.
Sal.
How you doing? You might have to turn.
Spam risk when you call me. Is this Molecule?
This. Hello. I want to call you. I want to tell you to turn off the echo. And we are.
I don't know how to turn off the echo.
Yeah, this is the test for echo. You have to turn down your play side and just listen to me.
Okay.
And
I
that way,
turned down the computer.
Yeah, there we go. And that way, it'll just be you and me, babe. All right.
All right.
and about, let's see how many people we have watching now. 18 in life, 18 and in the door still. All right, very good. So welcome everybody here, and we have the pleasure of having Lucy Stacks with us. Lucy Stacks, again, as I was saying, she has a channel that she actually joined back in 2014, but only recently started her channel. But we want to try to get her up in subscription numbers here. And but there she is, Lucy Stacks. And if one of my mods can actually, well, not here, I can get it here. I can post it in here. There's a link to her channel. And now I'm going to get my boilerplate stuff. That way I can get back to if we want to do comment review. But first, I'm going to start by first welcoming you. Happy New Year, Lucy.
Happy New Year, Sal. Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah, all right. Honored to have you here.
I'm all waiting for them to respond, and no one says anything because it's...
because there's a delay. That's right. There's a delay. That's right. Yep.
And you know what, Sal? I did not make my channel in 2014. I found out that one of my kids posted a video on here in 2014, and I had to delete it off of here. Like, I didn't even know they posted a video, and there was some weird stuff. I don't even know what it was. I had to get rid of it. So, and then I had to make it mine. Like 2 months ago or something.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Well, you did great. I mean, this is awesome. Now, I need to ask you. We're going to probably take a little bit of questions from the crowd here, if you don't mind, Lucy, too. The first one is a very serious question I need to know from the lovely Pretender Johnson is, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing an orange tank top kind of thing and some dark gray sweatpants.
Nice.
That I stole from my oldest kid.
Oh, nice. Well, in reality, we probably should have asked, who are you wearing? Because, you're a celebrity and all, and,
I know, I'm a celebrity now. Yep, I've arrived.
You've arrived. Very good.
I have pink socks on.
Pink socks. All right. So the video was uploaded, which essentially the account was created in 2014, but you started your channel a couple of months ago. And really, for just a couple of months, 374 subscribers is excellent. And
It's insane.
yeah, you've done very well. You've integrated well with the community. You've met a lot of great people, and you're obviously a very likable person here in the community. And you've inspired others too. It's amazing how quickly that can
Yeah.
happen in YouTube lately.
It's crazy. I did not expect at all. Like at all. It started out with the shout out for International Stackers GAW, for the Mega GAW. I just made a video. I was like, okay, I'm going to make this so I can get the extra 4 entries, and then I won a contest. So I was like, well, I'm going to do another video so I can show what I got, and then it just was more fun and more fun and more fun, and so it's like now, and then I had to get my ring light. You saw my ring light, right?
Your ring light.
Did you see my ring light, Sal?
No, I've not seen your ring light.
You got to see it. You have to see it to understand that. So I got like this light. It's actually not a ring light. It's like a garage light from Fred Meyer that I bought on a gift card for $10. It's not a ring light. And it's like strung up above in the closet where my quote unquote office is.
Nice.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I don't have a ring light. No.
Nice. Very cool. All right, sweet. So, Lucy, I'm going to go back just to the basics with you. What got you interested in precious metals? Because, you just started your channel that kind of inspired by International Stacker, but what got you into precious metals? By the way, Freedom Stacker, thank you for that super chat, my friend. First super chat of the evening and of the new year, too. 99 cents. Thank you.
Hi, Freedom Stacker. I just saw that come up, too. So, okay, what got me into stacking? God, how am I going to answer this? Okay, so it was this spring. Oh no.
Your answer must include an insult of Alan Gold, by the way.
Oh, is he here?
Yeah, you've got to insult him in your answer. You've got to find a way to insult him in your answer.
Ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think hard on that one because he's a wreck. He's a train wreck. Is it this? Okay, so what happened was, so my ex-boyfriend called me and he was like, I got a bar of gold. And I was like, no, you don't. And I think he was drinking at the time, so he was cussing me out. And I was like, no, you don't. And so then okay. So then we reconnected, right? And then it come to find out it was just a little bar of gold. It was like a gram.
Okay.
So then it was like, oh, you got to get the gold or whatever. And it was right when the beer flu started, and we were watching stuff on YouTube, and I forget the guy's name. I think his name is Trax or something in New York, and he was talking about buying up all the silver he could because it was like going out. It was like running low or whatever.
Right.
And it was right before we got the stimulus checks, and he's like, my friend, he's like, you better get you some gold, with the stimulus or whatever. I was like, I don't know about that. And then so I started like stacking more silver than gold. And then it became so much fun that I just kept doing it. And then it became like addictive. And then I stopped like getting coffees every day. I stopped getting like fast food. I had like a scratch ticket habit that I was like buying scratch tickets all the time, and instead of doing that, I started ordering metal because it's just smarter, and you get to hold it in your hand. You know what I mean? Like it just became addictive.
And lasts
then
a
I started
lifetime.
watching YouTube. Yeah, and I love it. And you can actually hold it there, and it's a good way for me to save money because before, I'm telling you, there was no way I was saving anything before. Like if I had it, I just spent it. Like really, I didn't save nothing at all.
Right.
It was ridiculous. And now everything that I go to buy, I'm like, oh, that could be an ounce of silver.
Yeah.
Or that could be, you know what I mean? Like almost a quarter ounce of gold. You know what I mean? So
you
now
had a paradigm shift of thinking, you had a.
Definitely.
And then you started watching YouTube. So that led to the YouTube rabbit hole then.
Yes. The YouTube rabbit hole. Yeah. Because I had to try to learn what the hell I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. And I still don't really know what I'm doing. But the more that I watch, the more stuff that I learn. Like at first, I was buying all kinds of like high premium stuff.
Right.
Like stuff that I don't even know why I have some of the things that I have. But some
like
of
that
the things
Salivate
that I
Metal
have,
round.
No, I got that on purpose. I love that round, and I need to get a capsule for it. I'm not doing it justice. It's like in a little flip, and it's making me sad. I have to. Does the Queen's Beast capsule work for that? Right?
Yes, that will it'll fit I mean, there might be a little bit of play in it, but not a whole lot. But yeah, so basically, you learned the difference between high premium silver then and the stacking silver that's out there, like Eagles, Maple Leafs, and
Yep.
generic and all
And
that
the
stuff.
Eagles are like when I first started, they were like $10 over spot. It was ridiculous, and now they've come down a little bit, but they're still way over spot.
Yeah,
So
and it
I
used to
still
not
don't
be
know
that way.
exactly.
You came into the stacking community when these prices were when the premiums were really starting to skyrocket. So you've never really
Yeah.
experienced
No.
$3 and $4 premiums before for
No.
Eagles. Yeah,
I just figured that's what. So in my head, I just kind of look at it as like a conversion cost. You know what I mean? Like, well,
right.
that's the conversion cost that I'm paying in order to keep my paper money, in good condition, basically. And to turn it into metal, that's the price you got to pay.
That's right.
Usually,
It's a good way
if
to
you're going
think
to order
about it.
online.
Especially in the
Yeah.
physical world, and with silver, it is a long-term proposition. And you do what's dollar cost averaging. So, you may be paying $32 for an eagle now, but the price of silver could go to $30 an ounce, and you're getting closer to averaging out your dollar costs and squashing those premiums if you ever have to sell it down the road.
Yeah, and it was so exciting, like over the summer when it was going almost to $30 an ounce, because we were like, oh my God, it's gonna go, because I had just started, so I didn't know. And it was, first of all, I didn't know it was manipulated. I didn't know about that, and I didn't know it was legal for them to do that. That I read somewhere that's actually legal for the government to manipulate any market. Is that true?
Oh yeah, well, and that's just it. Manipulation is kind of a red herring. It's a big word that encompasses a lot of different avenues, and yeah, every time the Federal Reserve can manipulate all the markets just by the printing of money. In fact, that they manipulated the stock market for that. They
Right.
are purposely devaluing the dollar, all kinds of different things. But in terms of the banks and how they do it, there is manipulation that occurs, but it's not as wide. I don't believe it's as widespread as many people feel in this community. There is a differing opinion on a lot of different things and matters.
I know.
But in the long run, in the end, we're all doing the right thing by accumulating gold and silver, and you're learning a lot, and you've learned a lot as well.
I'm like a sponge.
Yeah, and
It's ridiculous. I
but-
really am.
But I would just say, Lucy, as someone who still was a little bit wet behind the ears, is to take the information, soak it in, but question everything. And I mean, none of us are going to be
Yeah.
exactly right. There's a lot of opinions about stacking, and no matter what
A
you do,
lot.
every ounce that you accumulate, silver and gold, is at the very least it's going to preserve your wealth in the long run, especially gold. I think gold is it's been shown to
I
be
know.
more stable in terms of over time, but even silver, and just spend at your own within your budget, and you'll be fine. And like you said, just absorb the information, and you'll do well.
Yeah, at first I didn't even like junk silver, constitutional. I didn't even like it at first, and now I'm starting to like it. But I still I know that like an ounce is supposed to be like $1.40 face value is like a little bit over an ounce, right? I know that, but that's like I don't know the calculations. I don't know none of that stuff. So for me, this has become my hobby and my outlet, and you know what I mean, to take away from the monotony of all my children at home. You know what I mean? They're not in school.
Your rekindled relationship with your boyfriend.
Yeah. No, it's not rekindled. It's at a weird stage. It's not. I'm still.
It's an off and off again relationship. Yeah. Hey,
I don't know what it is. It's very strange.
Hey, thank you, Time of Troy. Thank you so much. He pops in, says, "Great show, guys. Thank you so much for that." For super
Troy
chat.
Jack, what's up?
And Freedom
Sorry,
Stacker with
sorry,
another one
Sal.
there. Thank you. And Terry says she didn't like Sal at first. And by the way, J3B is here. He did a really good thing. You check out his latest video.
Oh, Sal,
Yes.
I got to tell you a story. If you remember, when I first talked to you, you were singing or something, and I told you that I loved your voice, and you're like, "Oh, well, I have to ask you just one question then." And you were like, "You're like, are you smoking crack?" And I was like, "What the hell?" I was first of all, the fact that you even acknowledged me, I was like blown away because like someone online was actually talking to me, so it blew my mind.
Well.
And then you said, "Are you smoking crack?" And I was like, "What is he talking about?"
Well,
I was like, "Oh my God."
Well, you'd almost have to be to appreciate my voice, it seems like these days. But no,
That was
thank you so
hilarious.
much. I appreciate it. We have to have a little bit of fun every once in a while. You know,
That
that's
was
what it's
our first
about.
interaction.
That's right, yeah. And the thing is you're so cool and easygoing, and
Yeah.
that's just it. You know, sometimes many of us take our life ourselves too seriously, and you know, when you talk about different subjects or whatever, and some people just are really stiff, you know, and
Yeah.
so I'm glad that
Yeah.
you're easygoing. You got a great personality, and it really shows in your channel and your videos. And again, guys, here's her channel, Lucy Stacks. You
Thank
definitely
you.
should check her out. Give her a subscription. Her videos are quite what's the word? You know, they just kind of ooze out this aura of excitement and your love for the metals and a love for learning it and your and I think that is contagious and it really shows in your videos and I think that's one reason why you're doing well so far. So Ziggy, thank you so much for the 99-cent super chat. I appreciate it. Yes, CCT says really stiff. Yeah, I know. I was trying to set somebody up to say that's what she said, but it hasn't happened yet. I was throwing you guys a bone, you know, not a bone or a bone. So, anyways, but yeah. So now that you've settled yourself into the community, you're definitely active. You're great at supporting other channels and being who you are. And I think it's awesome. Where do you see your channel going from here on out? Is it for 2021? You know, have you thought about what you want to do? Just keep going the same thing, or is there do you have any kind of um, purposes or
Well, this is what I don't want to do. I don't want to forget to have fun because
right?
I have caught myself a couple of times like getting stressed out and like freaking out about like how I'm going to do the video or like not having enough time to do it or like, you know, making it like almost turning it into like a job, which I don't want it to turn into like a job. You know what I mean? I don't want
Right.
it to be something I have to do. I want to have fun. And I think that's why, you know, people like me is because I'm on there having fun. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a stiff at all.
Right.
But I do have like goals, you know what I mean? Like I wanted to, obviously, you know, I want it to get bigger, but I didn't think it was going to go this fast. So I'm a little overwhelmed, Sal, to be honest, because I mean, I went from talking to you in my kitchen over chat, being asked if I smoked crack to now I'm on the phone with you and people are like watching my channel and stuff. It's crazy. Like it's just like and it's only been a couple months, so I
Right.
don't know like what's gonna happen. And but one of my goals, I want to like eventually. I mean, obviously not overnight, but I want to have a channel round eventually, like the big guys. Like I think that would be so cool to one
Yeah.
day have my own channel round,
Right. Right.
and then I want to figure out more of like Sal. I don't even know how to make a thumbnail for my videos. Okay. So there's stuff that I still like need to learn. So,
Right.
and that's the other thing that I like about it is that I get to learn all the time. And so it's mentally stimulating for me to constantly be able to learn something new. You know what I mean? So it gives me something to do that's outside of, you know, just, you know, the everyday kind of stuff of, you know, like taking care of the kids in the house and being stuck in here for one from the COVID stuff.
Right.
But
Right.
it's just mentally stimulating for me. So I want to continue to learn. I want to, you know, and the other thing, I want to be able to deliver on all the things, you know, like just even the simple sticker trades is hard to keep up with. You know what I mean? If I don't write down the stuff, like I didn't think that many people were going to want my sticker. So now I need to make more stickers. I'm not out yet, but I need to make, and I want to make a new design for 2021. It's like, I have like little short-term goals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's
but
great.
I don't want to, yeah, I don't want to ever, you know, make it to where it's not fun anymore, because that defeats the purpose.
Right, right. Yeah.
You
No,
know?
exactly. And that's awesome. And you're doing great, and I can understand how it's a little overwhelming, because I'm telling you, when I started my channel, um, you know, and back in at time, it was very slow growing, very slow. It took quite a while. If I could have grown as fast as you've grown in the time in a few months, I would be ecstatic. It's amazing. So I can see how it can be overwhelming. But this is a great community, and you've done a wonderful job with your channel. And I appreciate everybody. If you're just joining us here, the reason why I'm not interacting so much with the chat side is because we're talking with Lucy Stacks now. But we will probably take some questions from you guys as well too, if Lucy's okay with that. And
yeah, please.
And but I wanted to kind of just see. So now we have an idea of how you got here, how you got into precious metals. All started from an ex-boyfriend and a small 1-gram gold bar, to how you've grown your channel to now over 376 subscribers. And if one of my moderators can put a link to her channel in from time to time inside of the chat side, so we can have people grab it and subscribe to it. It's a great channel, and she is really growing and enjoying it, and that is the most important thing, is enjoying what you do. And you can tell by watching Lucy's videos how infectious that joy comes through in what she does. So now the next thing, and by the way, Who's Your Stacker, thank you so much for the PayPal donation, my friend. It says Happy New Year. And Plumber I'm looking to do regularly is these kind of interviews with Plumber Stacker, and Who's Your Stacker is going to be doing something hopefully soon on their channels, which are just taking off right now. So it's a growing community for sure. So thank you again, Who's Your Stacker. So the other aspect is, now we know where the future of your channel is going in the coming months and year. What about your stacking? Do you have any goals or anything you're looking there? Any collectibles you want to get into?
Okay. So I did a thing today. I bought an antique version art bar from MK Bars for the Silver Joker channel. There's only like 100 of them made, and I bought one of the antique versions.
Cool.
But then afterwards, I felt like, not that I don't want it, because I do want it, but like I felt kind of like, man, I could have got way more with that. Or like last night, I bought the Chinese food for like $150, and it's like I could have got, you know, how many eagles with that? Like 5. Like, right. So I need to focus better, for one. And for 2, I need to focus more on my weight. You know, not my physical weight. Right. Alan Gold.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say,
he said I was 400 pounds and 65 plus. Lies. All lies.
Exactly.
Lies.
Exactly. By the way, thank you, CCT. Thank you to CCT for linking to your channel. And I got to say this about what CCT said earlier, because we're going to talk about this next, for the Sal's calendar as to what not to wear. The sweatpants, your kids' sweatpants. You can't wear those for the calendar. That's what CCT says. But anyways. Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna wear those. I won't wear those.
So yeah. So
it's gonna be a bullion bikini. Remember?
That's right, a bullion bikini. There you go.
It's gonna be made of metal. But I gotta get my stack up for that, because I'm not a size 2. That's all. I'm not 400 pounds, but I'm not a size 2 either. So we're gonna need metal.
No worries about any of that. You be yourself, and we will enjoy every moment of it. So, anyways, you're gonna focus on the trying to stack more low premium weight, get more weight. That's good. That's good. And so,
and you know what else I want to get?
What's that?
I want to get some copper.
Ah, okay.
And I know, but not like a lot. Just just some,
right?
Just a little bit, because I've seen it here and there,
mm-hmm.
and like, what is that what if you can do the same thing like you do with silver? I mean, there's gold and then there's silver and then there's copper. Like it's the same concept. I mean, but it's only a little bit, I don't know, like maybe there's something there.
Well,
so I wanted to get some of that just for fun.
Yeah, and that's just it. I would say that's fine. I've
case.
got some of it for fun. I've got a copper quote stack for fun. But the one thing about copper is, how there's higher premiums on silver than there is gold, just in general, because of the whole nature of what it is. Multiply that, probably 100-fold for copper.
Is it?
Yeah, the premiums are insane. So in other words, if you buy a 1-ounce copper round at 99 cents, would be considered a pretty good deal to get a 1-ounce copper round for 99 cents. You're basically paying probably I don't know, what is an ounce of copper worth? Maybe 15 cents or something like that. It's
oh, hell no.
Yeah.
You just took the wind out of my sails.
But
I'm not doing it now.
But the thing is, well, here's the thing though, Lucy, is you can still enjoy it though. I've got a copper round in my hand right now. So if you buy it just for the enjoyment, understanding that you're buying it just for fun, and you understand that, then it's cool. I'm gonna probably do maybe a quote full stack copper video, and I'll talk about that in the coming year, because I think a lot of people have sort of a misnomer, think, well, hey, if they're making bars and rounds out of it, it's got to be like bullion, but really it's not. But you kind of have touched on it, because when you said that you are going to do it for fun, for enjoyment, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not going to stack it heavy though. Yeah, I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't stack it too heavy. That's
pretty bad.
But if you get a couple of pieces that you enjoy, it's fine, And
I have one copper round that what are they called? Bullion Shark from New York. They were late on my order because of the whole the pandemic thing. Anyway, they were late, and so they sent me like they said they were going to put a special gift in because it was late, and I was all excited to open it, and I opened it, and I was like, oh, it's rose gold. It's rose gold. I was like, oh shit, they gave me some rose gold, and I looked, and it was copper.
Right, yeah.
Oh. I was like, oh, okay.
Big spenders, weren't they? Right, exactly. Yep. Crazy.
Oh my God. You should see some of the stuff I got when I first started. It's crazy. I'll show it sometime.
Yeah, that'd be great. And and that's how you learn. Sometimes you learn by making mistakes, but and this is just it too, because I'm talking to you as somebody who is a collector stacker, and that's kind of a term that a Yankee came up with. I really can't think of another name for it, but my stack, my weight is largely derived of the collector pieces, for the most part. But the thing is I've learned that, when you buy a piece that's like a high relief wedge-tailed eagle, you're paying, $80 for it, and that's considered cheap, and there's only $26 worth of silver in there, and you may be able to recoup some of that if you find the right buyer for it, but sometimes you just got to buy what you like and what you enjoy, and you're always protected by the intrinsic value contained therein, and I think that's something important to consider. But when you first started, you learned kind of the hard way that some of these pieces you were buying were higher premiums, and you just thought, well, I'm going to get that back, and you realize, no, that's not the case. Even for stacking silver, even for eagles, like we were talking about, the high premiums on eagles, when you go to sell those, you're not going to get all that premium back, but you will get some of it back. It's a weird market. 2020 has been a strange time for silver, where dealers have been paying premiums on generic. Usually they pay under spot for generic, but there was a time when they were paying $1 above spot for generic, which is unheard of.
Right. I went into this one place, and they were going to give $250 over spot for eagles because they were running so low at the time. It was so low at the time, they were going to do $250 over spot for eagles. But I highly doubt that's going on now.
No,
highly doubt that.
Especially considering that's about what the the authorized purchasers who buy directly from the mint have to pay to get the Eagles right nowadays.
Yeah.
So that's why there's
Yeah.
a higher premium for Eagles more than any other coin out there. But it's worth it because it's the most liquid bullion coin in the entire world.
And you know what? I did not like the Eagles at first. Like, I hated the design. I'll just be real. I did not like the design at all. And then somewhere in there it clicked. I think I was watching 2 is 1. He brought a lot of things to light for me. Especially on the gold aspect of, like, you know how, like, you stack like a 1/4 ounce of gold a month, you try to do it like that, or even
Right.
1/10 a month. But then also it clicked in my head, as far as like the collector gold pieces, like the little ones that I have for my little mini collection. I don't want to get rid of those, but the ones that I won't have a problem getting rid of are like the 1/4 ounce Eagles. You know what I mean? Like, that won't hurt my feelings,
Right.
you know, to sell one of those.
Yes.
So I've kind of steered away from the collector gold for sure. And, yeah, and I think more about like the exit plan when I'm buying it.
There
now.
you go. That's if you don't get too
Which I
emotionally
didn't do
attached.
at first.
If you don't get too
Yeah.
emotionally attached to them, it makes it easier for liquidity. And that's not a path I've taken, you know. And most everything I
Me
buy,
neither.
it's like, well, look at the rhodium bar. As Donna, New Mexico reminds me about the rhodium bars. Now it's up another couple $100, and I'm still not going to sell it. You know, it's crazy. That's a fault of mine, you know.
But who would you even sell? Well, you could probably do an auction, like I said. I
Yeah,
commented
well,
that one time. I was like, you could probably do an auction.
I actually did a video on it, and I could sell it right now for $14,500.
Nah,
but I just, you know,
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to it. You know, I mean, you know, it's just it is what it is. But there's other pieces in my collection I wouldn't sell either. That some people be like, you're crazy for not selling that or what have you. But there's other pieces that I'd like to sell. There's a whole set of coins that I want to sell that I know I wouldn't get probably even what I paid for them. And so it's just,
you know what I bought? I bought this crazy industry in motion thing. I don't know if you saw it, but it comes with like these gears.
Oh yes.
And it's 2 ounces.
Yep.
And it comes with this little thing, and you can wind it and spin the gears and stuff. And I opened it. I looked at it. I was really careful. You know, I didn't touch it. I had like gloves on. And then I was like, meh. Afterwards, I was like, why did I do that?
Right.
Because it was like $200, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, what? Why did I do that?
It's kind of a neat concept, but it's, yeah, like you said, after a while, kind of lose. You don't look at it for a while. You don't play with it. You just put it away. It's like, why do you get a little bit of buyer's remorse for some of that stuff? Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what I don't have buyer's remorse for?
What's that?
I have, you know, the little chibi coins.
The
little cute chibi coins. They are like, they have like all the little characters. They have like the DC comic ones. They have like Wonder Woman, Superman.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know if you've seen them.
That the
but I
person
have
that makes
two
those,
of
right?
the first one. Yeah. I got 2 of the Batman ones, Sal.
Nice.
That was not a bad purchase because I looked that up and people want those, but I'm not giving them up.
Right, exactly. Yeah, there you go. And there's people there's people who solely buy precious metals to flip too. They find the hot coins and then they flip them. And you have to have a special you have to have a special stomach for that kind of thing. You have to be able to time it right. Be able to do it, but the people do that right. And by the way, guys, everybody, welcome here. Appreciate you all being here. We got a good crowd here tonight for Lucy Stacks, and yes, indeed. So we're just asking her some questions, and we're going to take some questions from you here momentarily. And yes, indeed. So Lucy, so that being said, you're focusing on weight now, and I think that's good. But in terms of what you find attractive in terms of silver and gold, is there anything that you've seen out there that you don't have that you'd like to get just for the pure look of the coin or bar?
Just for the look of it? I would like one of those platinum coins.
Cool.
Because the with the Liberty head on it, you know, I think you showed it today in one of your videos.
Yeah. The
because I
Platinum Eagle.
remember when they were, I remember when they were, when the platinum was down, and I was like kind of like eyeing them, but I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't get it, and I would kind of like one of those, but it's not really for the look of it. It's just because I want, you know, an ounce of platinum.
Right.
Because
right.
I just feel like I should have got that and I didn't do it. But as far as like something that I don't have that I think is like really pretty, you know, there's so much stuff. It's hard to choose. There's so many shiny, pretty things that it's like, oh my God, you know? I'm trying to think. I think I've got everything that I really wanted. I mean, no, not everything. There's this crazy tiger coin that has like jewels in it and stuff. It's like thousands of dollars.
Wow, yeah.
I forgot where I saw that.
Right.
I think it's gold.
Yeah.
But,
oh, yeah. There's some beautiful coins.
It's hard to pick one.
For sure. Understandable. All right. Well, I'm going to ask you one last question, and then we'll take questions from the viewers, if it's cool with you. And that is, you're a mom, and so you have kids, and what do they think, or have you talked to them about precious metals and coin collecting in general?
So, at first, so my oldest made fun of me when I wanted to make stickers. And when I wanted to get stickers made, he made fun of me. He's like, "You don't even have 100 subs yet. You don't need stickers. That's ridiculous. Don't do it. Don't." And I was like, "You don't understand. I do need stickers, and I have to do this." And like pretty much everyone around me rolled their eyes and like laughed at me. Really. Wow. And like until recently, they're kind of coming around, and like even my oldest is like, he's like, "How did you get that many subscribers?" He's like, I'm like, "People love me. I don't know. They love me."
Right. Yeah.
So
exactly.
I rub it in.
Well, we've got you up we have you up to almost 380 right now. Let's see if we can
my God, really?
Let's see if we can get Lucy to 400 subscribers by the end of this live stream. Let's see if we can do it.
Wow, that's crazy.
And CCT just posted a link to the channel again. Thank you, CCT. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And so let's try to get her up to 400 subscribers by the end of this interview. Very, very good. So with that being said, let us now take some questions from the members here that are watching right now. In order to type your question, so I know it's a question for Lucy, I want you to put the number sign figure twice like this before your question so that we can see that it's a question for Lucy. That way it'll help us do it. And welcome to everybody. I'm sorry I'm not shouting you guys out. We're talking to Lucy right now, but I appreciate you guys being here. We have Slacker Stacker and over here has popped in. I haven't seen him in a while, but welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for taking the time to subscribe to Lucy Stacks. You're gonna love her channel. She's awesome. And
this is so surreal.
We're 15 away now from 400, so 385. We're gonna try to get her up to 400, or maybe after that, maybe we can maybe just try to push it a little bit more. Maybe we can get 700. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna try our best to get 400. We don't want to be too greedy right now, but if we can get her to 400, I think that'd be great. And all right, Papa Cryptos only came here because of Lucy. Oh man, so he doesn't care about me. He just likes Lucy. Well, I don't blame you. Lucy's probably much prettier, and she certainly sounds better than me. So I don't blame you.
All right. Speaking of sound, Sal.
Yes.
Let me take a slurp.
All right. Yeah. All right. Very good. Nice.
How do you do that without choking?
Well, I've been pretty quiet. This coffee is about 3/4 of the way done, and you've not heard me slurp once. I've been polite. You know, I'm gonna do it right now too.
Yeah, do it. But I slurped a Red Bull, a sugar-free Red Bull.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I didn't slurp coffee.
Oh man,
maybe that's why I choked.
That's probably what it was. And we're not type 2 number signs
that's
before
you said, Sal.
Oh yeah, that's right, exactly. Oh yeah. Incoming sub for Lucy Stacks for Justin Sartain. Coins A to Z is sub number 390. So now we're 4 away. Man, guys, you know, I think we ought to push for 420. I think we got to push for 420 now.
Oh, 420.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So do two of these number signs, hashtags before your question, or three, so we see it's a question for Lucy Stacks. While we wait for those questions, let me ask Lucy Stacks. Lucy Stacks has been one of the first to commit to hopefully the 2022 Sal's Gal calendar. And
Yep.
and she is for the month of April. And so any other ladies out there can follow Lucy Stack's lead, and they can join the Sal's Gal calendar movement like Terry could do it. All right, so if anybody wants to post a question, Evil Pikachu's, what bullion shops do you recommend? And Mutant says, is Lucy also stacked? All right, Mutants, let's get Mutants out of the way if you're comfortable answering. Is she stacked?
Am I stacked?
As well as...
A little bit.
All right, a little bit. All right, nice. All right, there we go.
I used to be more stacked, and then, all in gold, made me go on a diet.
All right. That's okay. Okay, let's see. All right, so what
all
bullion...
all in gold.
We'll just call him Dork. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
So about this bullion shops do you recommend? What have you found any good experience with those?
So the shop, are we talking physical shops or are we talking online?
Either or.
Because there's not that many good shops in Washington, honestly.
Right.
There's I've been to 3, and
Okay.
Yeah, there's Bellevue Rare Coins, which no, they're overpriced, and they have they're not only in Bellevue. There's 3 or 4 of them, and I've only been to one, honestly, in Tacoma, and that was overpriced. I was not impressed. And then there is one in Federal Way called Dawn's Estate Coin and Jewelry. They're pretty good, actually. They're not bad, but they don't have a big selection. It's mostly constitutional. They have a couple things in the case, but it's not like a coin shop, really. Then there's one in Auburn, and I don't remember the name of it, but they were pretty cool. I only went to them once. But online, I like bullion exchanges because their prices are really good. I like Hero Bullion.
Cool.
And I like Bold. You can pre-order, some of the more collectible kind of stuff, or the stuff that people, are waiting for. They let you pre-order it, and then you get a better deal, $20 better deal. You know what I mean? It goes up. When they start getting low, it goes up. So if you catch it, at the right spot, you can get a better deal.
Nice. All right. Now here's a more serious question that's going to involve some contemplation. Lucy from Pudenda Johnson, do you think Alan Gold is really an old lesbian?
I think Alan Gold, I think he's probably miserable for one.
He probably is.
But I don't know if he's a she or a he or an it. Maybe he's an it. Maybe it's an it.
I've actually
Alan
heard
Gold's
his
an
voice, and it's very hard. He sounds kind of, his voice, he almost sounds like he's pansexual.
Really?
Or he's in between the transgender stage, he's in between he's on hormone therapy, but hasn't gone through the complete process. He's an MTF, FTM.
Whatever floats his boat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all good and everything, but I don't know. Maybe in real life he's a really nice person and he's just bored and he wants to say crazy stuff on the internet.
My psychological analysis of him is of the same, pretty much the same, assessment that you give, is that he's a family man. He's probably has 2 kids and a wife, and he just comes on the internet just to be a troll. But in reality, he's probably a caring father, and at home, he's probably just an upstanding citizen.
Probably.
Yeah. And just comes on here to
He's probably just bored.
And he's probably wussy pipped. You know what wussy pipped is?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's wussy pipped, and his wife wears the pants of the family, and so the internet is the only outlet for him to be able to go on his tirades. Anyway, I'm not seeing the chat now. I'm trying to get all these questions here. Sterling Cannabis, are you willing to replace?
I can't help you with that.
Yeah.
I got ADHD or something. I got the screen up, but I can't look at the screen and talk and walk and chew gum. No.
Yeah, I know. And I'm trying to. I don't want to miss these questions. They're really starting to pop in now. Sterling Cannabis, are you willing to
Okay.
replace Sal on this 3 times a week live stream for us to get together and chat? So he wants you to take over because you're better. Your voice is better. You're just better.
Oh wow. No, nobody can replace Sal.
Oh, well, thank you. Vertical Stacker, Lucia Stacks, what metal will perform the best in 2021?
Gold.
Gold, yeah, okay, very good, all right. And let's see here, I'm trying to think here. Where is...
Or dare I say Bitcoin? That's not metal.
Christian Anders, what will be your first addition to the stack in 2021?
Well, I think technically I already made it, but it's not here yet, so it was silver.
Okay, very good. Cool, cash
but
and
I want
coin.
to focus on gold.
Right. Do you, cash and coins, do you consider yourself a stacker or a collector, and will you do a full stack video?
So, the full stack video I thought about doing, but I decided not to.
Right.
Just because I don't have it all together. It's not all in one place.
Right.
So it's too
Which
hard
is smart.
to do, for one. And plus, I don't want to show everybody everything I have just because I'm paranoid. And then there's, let's see, what was the other question?
The other.
Do you remember, Sal?
Let's see. I think that was. Oh, and what? Oh no, you answered them all. I'm going down through here. I'm going to catch.
No, there was 2 other ones.
Well, yeah, I haven't scrolled down that far yet. Here we go. Okay, what will you be first edition your stack in 2021? You answered that. Let's see here. And hey, Steadfast Preparedness is here. Good to see you. Seduced by Silver. Plumber Stacker, thank you so much for the super chat there. Appreciate that. We are interviewing Lucy Stacks. So appreciate a little different live stream. By the way, she is now up to 404 subscribers. Let's see if we can get her to 420.
Oh my God.
So this is great. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being here.
Wow.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Seduce. Glad you're here. And good to see Slacker Stacker. And a lot of good new folks popping in here. Silverholic, working full stack video now. Nice. Yes, it is a pain to do. I think we covered. Did you see a question on there that I missed, Lucy?
I thought you said like 2 other questions that I didn't answer, but I don't remember, honestly.
Well, maybe they'll ask them again if we missed it. But anyways, okay, Evo Pikachu, what would make you liquidate some of your precious metals at this point?
It would have to be like a dire, no other, you know what I mean, like no other choice kind of thing. Because
yes.
I can find a way around pretty much anything. So that's complete last resort. I don't want to sell any of my stuff for a very long time.
Right. Very good. Okay. Now, here is the question. Are you familiar with the show I Love Lucy from the 50s and 60s?
Yeah.
So,
I grew up watching that on Nick at Night with my grandmother.
Nice. So you know what I was talking about when I said, Lucy, you got some splaining to do. All right. So that's my Ricky Ricardo impression. Silver Heist wants to hear yours.
What, Ricky or Lucy?
I think he wants to hear Ricky. I think he wants you, Lucy, to do a Ricky impersonation. He wants to hear a Cuban accent because Lucy didn't have a Cuban accent.
Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
There you go. Man, that reminds me. You sound like, what's her name? Miami Sound Machine girl. Who was that Miami Sound Machine girl? Gloria Estefan.
I have no idea. Oh, yeah. But I don't know what her voice sounds like.
Sounds a little like yours, sort of, in a way. Anyways, but I don't know. Can you sing? Can you sing Turn the Beat Around for us? Turn the beat around.
Turn the beat around. Dun, 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 dun. Don't know the words.
All right.
Sorry, that's all you get.
Nice. Sweet home Pennsylvania. All right. Or Washington in your case. Does Lucy own any CC Morgan dollars? Mike Miller wants to know. And you see.
No, I have one Morgan, and it's a 1881, and it's a
Oh,
New Orleans,
okay, New
right?
Orleans. Yes, New
Yeah.
Orleans. That's it. You got it. All right. All right. Let's see here. And Alan Gold says the only good here is it's not all Sal's idiocy. All right. Okay. That's another
Oh,
insult. Man, he's insulted me.
burn.
That's a burn.
That
Selling
wasn't a very
cannabis.
good one.
It wasn't a very good one. That one fell pretty flat. So,
Yeah.
Selling cannabis, when Sal plays, you can choose any one of his coins to give to Alan Gold. With which coin would you choose? When Sal pays, you can choose one coin to give to Alan Coin. Which one would you choose?
I don't get it.
I think he wants
Don't
to know.
get it.
He's basically wants to know what coin would you give to Alan Gold. If you have,
I wouldn't give him nothing.
Nothing. That's right. Nothing.
I wouldn't give him nothing. I would keep it.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Evil Pikachu, why do hot dogs come in packages of 12 and hot dog buns come in packages of 8? Ah, good question.
It's a setup.
It's a setup.
So you have to buy 2 packs of buns. That's
I think
why.
the Illuminati has something to do with it
drop.
too. Yeah.
No, it's because you're going to drop one of those dogs on the ground outside when you're barbecuing. They always roll off. You always lose one anyway. So, why do you need that many buns if you're going to drop them on the floor anyway?
Exactly right.
Yeah?
That's exactly right.
Happens every time.
I was at a restaurant one time, and a lady brought through a whole tray of rolls. And she's walking by. She's relatively attractive. And I said, hey, nice buns. And, And I was looking at the bread. I wasn't looking at her butt, just so you know. Hey, in Canada, Steadfast Preparedness says in Canada, we do things right. 12 buns per pack. And she's not too far away from you, from what I understand. Yes, indeed. So, all right.
Yeah.
All right, Donald, New Mexico. Says Lucy, how gay is Sal?
I don't know. If he was, I would still love him just the same.
Oh, thank you. Not that there's anything wrong with that, right?
Right.
Exactly. All right. Christian Anders, what is your gold to silver ratio? Mine is 60-40 gold silver value-wise. So when your collection, just a rough estimate of your gold to silver ratio in your personal collection, what would you say that is? Good question, Christian.
Can we do smaller numbers? Let's see. I have more silver than I do gold. Right. Definitely.
Yeah.
I would say maybe
80-20?
Yeah, that's what I want to say, actually.
And that would make sense.
I think
for
that's what it
stacker.
is about now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Native Stacker, how much did Sal pay you to join him live?
It was free.
Yeah.
He didn't pay me.
Well, that's very kind.
I'm having a lovely time.
Yes, it's awesome. Okay, let's see here. Okay, where are we at? And let's see here. Oh, let's see here. Okay, all right. We got no more questions here so far from the peanut gallery. Sounds like I asked your questions, Native Stacker. I asked it. Alan still is in a tiny closet. That's right, Pudenda. Pudenda's got the best insults to Alan Gold, I think.
I love Pudenda.
Pudenda is awesome. It'd be cool to interview her. That'd be pretty wild. We've had Barbara Carbone on.
Yeah. Is she here?
She's not on here right now. We don't know where she's at. Evo Pikachu, which do you prefer to stack? Coins, rounds, or bars?
Coins.
Coins. All right, nice. All right, very good. Well, I'll tell you what. You can see the screen, right, Lucy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go over here.
Do you want to play a little game with me where you will read the question?
Yeah.
And maybe even respond with me on it. We'll go through some of these comments just for gits and shiggles. You know what I'm saying? It'd be fun. All right, let's see here. Let me get down to the bottom here. Oh man, I had a fair amount of comments pop up here, and in a recent hour or so here. We've had the lovely Lucy. Yeah, somebody, if somebody can post a link to Lucy's channel again, let's see if we can get her up to 420 subscribers before this interview is all said and it's all done. And then that will be what will have happened, because right now we have a predicting nature because we're live. And the title of this video is called Lucy Stacks Visit Salivate Metal's Livestream. And then this will happen. And that will happen will be Lucy getting 420 subscribers. By the way, full shout out to Silver Heist for the inspiration for this title, by the way. Hello, Dove Season. Good to see you.
Oh, yeah, huh?
So we're waiting
to get... Silver Heist did that.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm trying
to
get...
I keep cutting you off.
No, that's okay. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of these comments here where I stopped. Okay, here we go. Willie Davis says, no disrespect intended. He must have edited this comment, but, you know, I don't know what he said there, but couldn't have been that bad. I've heard worse. Okay, here we go. So, you want to read Silver Honda's comment?
Where is it? Where am I looking, Sal?
Right on your screen. And you may be seeing it late.
In the comment section?
Yeah, in the comment section. I've got it pooped up. I mean, I've got it popped up now. Not pooped up now. I've got it popped up now. Good to see you guys. Oh, Roger S, guys. Roger S, $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. Says Lucy Stacks.
Thank you for saying that.
Lucy Stacks, newest superstar in the community. Yeah, that's right. Wow, that is awesome. Yes.
My head's going to be so big, I'm going to tip over.
Oh, man. Well deserved. You were awesome. Thank you, Roger. So you may not be... So did you see the comments on your screen now?
Yeah, I see the chat moving. Okay, so the last comment I see is Roger S. Oregon Stacker. Hey, buddy. Oh, hi, Oregon Stacker. You're here?
Oh, yeah. You're looking at the...
Look at the comments.
Yeah, hello, Oregon Stacker. You're good to see you. No, it's in the comments section. We're looking at the comments on the it's where the comments are. You know how I do a comment review?
So I see Vintage Sands. Okay, and then I see Paul Baker. Then I see Silver Honda.
Yeah.
I need more kitty cat videos for 2021.
Yeah, that's Silver Honda. Now we're just read Paul Baker's. Happy 2021, Sal. May it be better than previous. Thank you, sir.
So we're going to read the comments? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So Vintage Sands, Shoe Lover, Thomas, that Platinum Viking coin is the bomb.
Thank you. Yes, indeed. He's talking about the Isle of Man Platinum coin on there. Thank you so much, Vintage. Awesome. Yes, indeed. Okay. You want to read Gold Maples? A little longer.
I don't see it. There it is. At Gold Maple, I still want just one. Am I reading the right thing? Gold Maple, I still want just one because they're in stock again on AppMax. I don't think I'm seeing what you're seeing.
Yeah, it could be this. Just too much of a delay between yours. I'll go ahead and read it. It says, that's impressive.
There it is.
Okay,
that's
go ahead.
Okay. That's impressive, Salivate. I see 3 platinum American Eagles, 2 platinum Australian Kangaroos, a platinum Britannia, and a British Royal Coat of Arms. I guess the Perth Mint stopped making platinum platypus coins in 2007. I would like to get a platinum platypus. Wondering if you have any Isle of Man platinum nobles. You know how coins with the Viking ships. Oh, you know coins with the Viking ships. Also, do you have any platinum maple leafs, Libertads, Philharmonics, and pandas?
Yes, and I love Gold Maple, but sometimes you can tell when somebody doesn't watch the video all the way through, because I showed a platinum noble in then that very video. But yeah, that's cool. Thank you, Gold Maple. And looky here, Oregon Stacker with some love for Lucy. Thank you so much, my friend. We love Lucy Stacks. So cool. All right. Nice.
Oregon Stacker, I'm still going to send something to you. I'm going to get like all the stuff because like Sal, I am behind. Let me tell you, when I said I was overwhelmed, I am behind. So I'm going to get all my stuff together, and the people that I'm sending stuff out to, I'm going to send it all at once. So
nice.
If you are waiting for something from me, it's coming. Do not worry.
That's what she said. All right. Nice. Awesome. Very
Oh my
good.
God, that was bad.
Yeah. All right.
That was a bad one.
Speaking of bad, here's Pudenda Johnson. Platinum closed at a 52-week high on the last day of 2020. That looks bullish to me. Yeah, so it's up slightly from where it was at the beginning of the year, but it had a pretty big dip from about March, and it just now is starting to recover. So that is bullish, and I am bullish too. So you're right, Pudenda. Yes, indeed. All right. And Peter Grace, all the platinum in the world would fit in a standard size house. Rare indeed. It's required for the new hydrogen generators for the green agendas. Yes, exactly right.
Oh.
That's just one reason why I'm bullish on platinum for sure. And so if you do find a good deal on a platinum eagle, Lucy, I would say go for it. You know, and that's what.
Yeah,
That's
I really
what you
should.
like. Yes, indeed.
Then it makes me mad because that makes me part of the herd mentality. You know what I mean? Because I was
Yeah.
supposed to be getting it before. You know what I mean? Not now when everybody's popping onto it. I should have got it months ago when it was down.
Yeah,
And
but
you know, my friend that turned me on to the gold bar, he said it, and he's like, I told you, and I'm like,
yeah. Yeah, I know. I hear what you mean, and that's the fear of missing out. And sometimes you
Yeah.
have to fight that urge because when it was down, the psychology of it is it's going to continue to fall.
Right.
And then when it goes up, you know, like crazy high, then you're like, well, do I sell or do I hold on to it? What do I do? You know, do I take my profits and cash out or what? You know, so it's a difficult thing. The emotions behind buying and selling is a real factor, and that's why whenever I do market analysis, I always factor in the psychology of the markets in general and of as buyers specifically. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the selling part never crosses my mind.
Yeah.
Not for me anyway. Not now.
Same
I'm
here.
talking like 20 years down the road. I'm gonna sell.
Right.
You know, maybe if I don't give it to my kids.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
So Willie Davis says also, I loved your gold stacking video, but couldn't help but picturing the movie soundtrack from James Bond's Goldfinger and was a gold member. Anyway, I can't remember. Seriously, I love what you do, and Happy New Year from the far edges of the Silver Galaxy from Willie Davis. He says he's the original Silver Surfer. Thank you so much, Willie. All right. Good to see all you guys here. We're talking with Lucy Stacks. And what is Lucy Stacks' channel looking like now in terms of subscribers? She is almost at 410, which is at 409. If somebody can post a link to her channel in the chat side here, we're trying to get her to 420 subscribers before the end of this live stream and interview with Lucy Stacks. Yes, indeed.
Oh my goodness. So I was kind of looking at like what requirements do you need to meet before you know what I mean, before you get moderated, right? That's
Right.
what they call it.
Monetized, yeah.
Monetized? See, I don't even know the word, Sal. What the
No,
Anyway.
it's all good.
So but then so once you get 1,000 subscribers, right? But then you also have to have, what is it? Is it 4,000 minutes or 4,000 views or what is it?
Yes, I think it's 4,000 minutes, I believe. And at the rate that you're producing content, you'll get there. You'll do fine. You know, I mean, let's look at your videos here. I mean, you've got pretty decent views for the amount of subscribers you got. Your subscriber to view ratio is much, much higher than mine. No
What?
question about it. Oh yeah.
Are you serious
Oh
right
yeah.
now?
You're outperforming.
I can't even look at that.
You're outperforming my channel. I'm just looking at the ratio to your subscribers to the average view of your videos. You're doing really good. So you know you'll do well, and you're posting consistently. So I think that with that being said, you are going to get there. I wouldn't worry about the 4,000 hours. Just keep creating content, and it'll come. I'm sure you'll probably, especially if you have channels like mine, pumping you up, trying to get people to subscribe, you'll hit that 1,000 subscriber before you hit the to get the monetization for the hour. Silverholic just went through this on his channel. He got over 1,000 subscribers, but didn't meet the 4,000 subscriber deadline yet, and you just have to post consistently, and more people will watch, and it'll be good, and you'll get there. It won't take too long. You can see that in your analytics when you look through there to see how much watch time you have.
Yeah,
But,
I don't know how to read it, Sal. Doesn't
Yeah.
make sense to me.
Okay. Yeah.
See,
Well,
that's why I said I can't link
and
it.
I wouldn't worry
don't
about.
know what the hell
Honestly,
to
I
look
wouldn't
at.
worry. I really wouldn't even worry about that, because you're doing it for the enjoyment of it anyway. It's gonna come,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and the more subs you get, hopefully they will subscribe and be able to and watch your videos too. And that's kind of what we're trying. That it's not even so much about getting Lucy subscribers; it's about getting her new viewers, regular viewers, which is really the most important thing. And I think it'll be good. I'm sure that there'll be people that will be able to help you, and yeah, and also just learn from you. There's gonna be people that are learning from you as well. Very good. All right.
Yeah. Well, if I could figure out how to do something, I would be more than willing to help somebody else.
Oh well, you do.
I'm like in the dark.
Your interaction with the community is really great. And by the way, Steadfast Preparedness is made a 2021 bucket list today. PM bucket list. Good job. All right. She's still seduced by silver. Very good. And thank you so much. And CCT has posted a link to the channel again. So if you haven't, check her out and watch her videos. When you subscribe after that, watch some of them. I think you'll get a kick out of her. And she's at 410 now. So if we can get 10 more, it'll be great. It'll be awesome.
Sal, Silverholic says the trick to get a lot of money is to do push-ups.
Mm.
You know,
Yes,
you
that's
know
right.
what I said?
That's right. I haven't done any push-ups tonight. We've not done a push-up challenge.
No.
But this is all about you
Sal.
tonight. Yeah.
Sal, remember what I said I was going to do instead of push-ups?
Oh, man. Jumping jacks.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
How could you forget that?
Man.
Okay, let's see if somebody remembers.
Man.
Comment if you remember what I was going to do instead of push-ups for Super Chat. See if they remember.
Shoot. Man.
I can't believe you forgot that.
I know. I feel so bad now. I forgot. I feel so bad, man. Oh, man. I'm trying to think.
Terry remembers. She got to remember. Terry, do you remember? Pudenda remembers. I know she does. Are they even listening to us?
Kegels.
There, Jamie Foxx.
Kegels. Yeah, that's right. Kegel. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Kegels. Yes, the Kegels. Yes, that's right.
I can't believe you forgot that.
Oh man,
I was like terrified.
Well, I remember I was focused on the Kegel part. I wasn't focused on what you were going to do for the Kegel. My mind just went straight to the Kegel. It was all around the Kegel. It's all about the Kegel. Maybe you should change your channel name to Kegel Stacks. That'd be kind of cool.
No, it's gonna stick. Stop. We can't. My reputation's gonna be ruined.
And then your whole thing would be it's about having the solid grip on the metals. You know what I mean?
Oh my God! I just got a really bad visual in my head. Okay, moving along.
Yes.
All right. So, yeah.
All right.
How about them?
Eagles?
Yeah.
Or no, actually, the Seahawks. How about the Seahawks?
How about them Kegels?
Yeah, how about them Kegels? Oh yeah, dove season. You know what? I can do it, but I can do it with the other sphincter. I can do it. I'm doing it right now. You can't even tell I'm doing it, but I am. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. All right. Anyways, okay. All right. Nice. Let's see here. So, anyways, let's get back to these channel comments. Dusty Road says, good deal. Platinum is about to cross the 100-month moving average. When this happens, it's going to be to bolt higher. Ah, okay. Everybody has their own little theory on where the line is crossing about when it's going to move up and what's going to happen there. Pudenda, you were a busy beaver stacker this past year. Oh, my goodness gracious. She likened me to a beaver. Pudenda.
That's another wide open comment.
That is another wide open space. Unless you use your Kegel muscles, that's a different story. But anyways. No, I did not delete your comment. No, I didn't see your comment. Let me let this guy know. Willie Davis, let's explore. Yes, indeed. That's what we like to do. We like to explore. Right now, we're exploring the mind of Lucy Stacks. I just noticed I said mind. Nothing. I didn't say anything else. What we're exploring. Bob S. I couldn't help. I got to read. This is funny. Bob S. says that Robert Byrd was a Grand Kegel wizard. You have to understand politics to get that one. He was a grand wizard for the KKKs and the Kegel Society or whatever. Bob S. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that one was right over my head.
Oh, man.
Right over my head.
Let's see. Okay. Well, all right. So let's see. We're almost at a quarter after 7. Well, now it's 4:15 your time. So it's still it's still early over there.
Yeah. It's getting dark a little bit.
Yeah, getting dark. So did you have any? Would you do anything special last night, Lucy, for the New Year's thing?
I bought that stupid expensive Chinese food, and then we ran outside and like looked at fireworks that people were lighting off. Oh, and then the power went out for like 20 seconds, and I thought it was the apocalypse. I really did.
Wow.
I was like, oh, it's the global reset. Okay. I was like, oh shit. And I had just got done watching World War Z, the zombie movie.
Brad Pitt.
It was bad. I was like, yeah, Brad Pitt. So I made all the kids run in the house, and then the lights came back on. I was like, okay, false alarm.
False alarm.
And then the little one was crying, and I was like, okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. I was just done. Like, I just wanted to go to bed last night. I was done.
I hear you. Done. Just let 2020 be in the past, and now we have a new year. Hopefully be in a better year than this year. We'll see. We'll find out. But yes, indeed. All right.
I think it is going to be a good year.
All right, Lucy Stacks, 410 subscribers still. We getting anybody? Silver Steeler is here. Hello, Silver Steeler. We are interviewing Lucy Stacks. She visits Salivate Metal Livestream, and then this will happen, and it hasn't happened yet. We're waiting for 420 subscribers. We need 10 more of you to subscribe to the Lucy Stacks channel. If a moderator...
I'm happy with the 410.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
I'm happy with that. I can't even believe it.
Well, I tell you what, you're a great lady, and we're glad you're here. You've done an awesome job with your channel, and it's just neat to see somebody new in the community has such a zest and enjoyment of precious metals, and is such a cool and easy-going person. So we're glad you're here. This is great.
I like talking to all the people, you know, commenting on their stuff and like all the inside jokes and stuff, and like you know how Fish has like the thing where he wants everybody stack, and then he killed Speedy and then blamed it on Bricktown, and like there's like a bunch of little stories like everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, so it's really entertaining for me.
Yeah.
In fact, I get caught up in it, and then I don't do my housework, which I don't do my housework anyway, but
right.
Like, I get even more caught up, and I'm like, oh, probably fold that laundry. But yeah, it's entertaining. Really, I really, really like it. I'm so happy.
Well,
2020 was not a bad year for me, Sal.
Well, yeah,
it was a good year for me.
You know, I'd say it was for me too, and I feel bad for anybody who's had hardship this past year. Because a lot of people have. True. But Hoosier Stacker says it as well. He says we can't forget all of 2020. He's found the community this year. So Hoosier Stacker is new to the community too, and you're new to the community this year. And I appreciate you, Hoosier Stacker. And we have Seduced by Silver's back, and so that's awesome. You ought to check out Seduced by Silver, Lucy. I think you like her channel. She's she goes by she now goes by Preparedness. Let me find it here, the correct name.
It's a woman?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, she could be a sales gal. She hasn't heard about the sales gal thing, but she'd make a great sales gal. Steadfast Preparedness -SBS. She's in the chat side here, and she's been in the community a long time. But I've actually interviewed her here quite a while ago, but she's made her way back. But she is a really good, very organized, and has videos on CPR, on preparing, on how to remake candles, all kinds of different stuff. And she does precious metals as well too, but she's great. I think you can get a
It's
kick out
called
of it.
Steadfast Preparedness.
Steadfast Preparedness dash SBS. And I
Oh,
wish
okay, I see it.
there's
I just subscribed.
cool, yeah, yeah. And I wish you could do it from within this chat because you can't do that anymore. You used to be able to click on the three dots and go to channel from there, but they don't do that anymore. They took that away. I don't know why they did that, but anyways. But yeah, 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 good stuff. It's just a great community. You're right, Lucy. It's just there's a lot of great people here, and you're definitely one of them, and it's really cool. And this has been a fun interview for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Do you have
I
anything
just
else you
really.
want to talk about before we go?
Um. No, not really. I mean, I'm. It's really just. It's. I don't really feel like I'm awake. Like I feel like I'm. Not like, like I don't want to say I'm dreaming, but like this is just very surreal for me. Like I cannot believe that this many people came and like looked at my channel and that I even have a channel, because I'm telling you, before I found the metals and the YouTube community and all the stuff, like it was just, there was like no direction. Honestly,
Right.
I did not have a direction, and now I do. And I'm just really grateful for it. I'm grateful for all the people that watch my videos. I'm grateful for the videos that I get to watch, the mail that we get to send back and forth, the stickers, the laughs, the inside jokes, like all of it. Like I'm just really grateful.
Well, that's
Honestly.
awesome. That's cool. And and I just say, I think your channel and your content attracts people, and I think that's part of it, and it's just a great thing. And congratulations on your success, Lucy. It's amazing, and I'm honored that you have agreed to do this interview, and we had fun. And thank you for being a part of the Salivation Nation here and being a part of the Sal's Gal calendar. We got to try to get
Damn
more
right.
ladies to come. In fact, what do you think, Lucy Stacks? If I could interview another female member of the community, could you convince Terry79 to do an interview with me?
I was thinking about Terry. I think Pudenza's too ornery to do it. I don't think she'll do it.
I think
she won't do it just out of spite.
She wouldn't do.
She's ornery like that.
She's like crickets. She's like crickets when I try to get her to do the Sal's Gal calendar too, and she like, yeah, no. But Terry.
She's an ornery one.
Yeah, but Terry. So what would you say to Terry to convince her? You could convince her better than I could. What would you say to her to?
Well, I don't know. I think Terry probably would do it if she wants to do it, but if she doesn't want to do it, then I don't think I'll be able to convince her. You know what I mean?
Terry,
like I don't think I should try to coerce her. Does she want to do it? Terry, do you want to do it? Whoa, that was an open one too, huh?
Yeah, I'll do it for an ounce of gold, she says. Hey, Winning Image Photography. Winning it, Silver Stealer's lovely wife might do an interview on here. That would be cool. That would be awesome. We could get Silver Stealer's Winning Image Photography to come on. That would be cool. Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
There's not very many women in the community that I've seen that actually post content, not that make content anyway. There's like maybe, I've only seen like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Have you seen more than that?
Yeah, I have, but that's just because, I've been around a little while. I've been around the block a few times,
But, Terry wants the money. You should put dollar signs up.
Put dollar signs. The dollar sign. It's all about the dollar, yo. Word. For real. Let's do it. Well, I think we might be able to get winning image photography on there. Or we could have, what we could do is we'd have winning image. This is an inside joke. You might not get, Lucy, but just bear with me for momentarily. We will interview winning image photography at the exact moment that Silver Stealer takes a shower. And we'll have her go into the shower. And while I'm doing this interview, we'll do a 2-part harmony and sing to Silver Stealer in the shower. All right, very good. We want Winning Image Photography to whip them out for the calendar. Yes, indeed. Hey, and Winning Image Photography is here. Says she would do that. She's here. She would do that. She just happened to be conveniently nearby when Silver Stealer was here. But very good. All right.
Where is she? I don't see her.
She's at the, yeah, she's there. She said,
There she is. Wait, I see her.
yeah.
I would do that at Salivate.
And now we need to convince Steadfast Preparedness SBS to be a part of the Sal's Gal 2022 calendar. Maybe we could do it. You never know. It could happen.
But how many do you have so far?
4 committed. We've got 4 not committed to psychiatry or to a psych ward. I'm not talking about that kind of commitment. 4 committed to actually taking part and submitting photos for the 2022 calendar. You have you for Miss April. We have Tessa Cunningham. We have let's see here. Silver Damsel.
Silver Damsel?
Silver Damsel.
What about Gold Chick?
Gold Chick says she would do it too, but I haven't gotten an email from her yet. Winning Image says she's going behind the camera for the calendar. Yes, indeed. So we'd have to fly Winning Image Photography across the United States to take pictures of you lovely ladies. Oh, wait, no way. Yeah, that's right. Steadfast. Yeah, you don't have to show your face. You don't have to show your face. But Steadfast Preparedness would do the calendar too. That would be awesome. So just email me at SalivateMetal@gmail.com, Steadfast, and we'll get you assigned to a month. And yeah, you don't have to show, and none of the ladies have to show their faces, just so you know. This is not a face reveal type thing. And, but it'll be fun. And yeah, anyways. Yes, indeed.
But nobody can have April, because April's my month.
That's right. April is Lucy's month. Most everybody else is kind of just whatever month will come up or whatever. But yeah, we'll reserve April for you. And yeah, we could convince Alan Gold to pose in a dress for the calendar. That's his everyday attire. So, Silver Steeler is the camera grip. All right, he's holding onto the grip of the camera. He's got to hold tight to the grip of the cameras. Have grips nowadays. That one he got for Winning Image Photography's got a nice grip. That thing's like one of those rubberized grips you use for like a ACP 45 automatic. All right.
What the hell?
Steadfast Preparedness. Can I have August? I'll have to look and see. I think that's probably okay. What I may do is when we get enough. See, Lucy Sachs has been pretty adamant about April. So I think most of the other months are kind of floaters. So you can probably have August Steadfast. That'd be cool. All right. Terry, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. All right. Okay. I don't have a Sal's Gal calendar yet. That's what we're trying to do. I'll show you my Sal's Gal calendar if you show me your Sal's Gal calendar. All right. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Well, there we go. Well, Lucy Stacks, I appreciate it. We had a fun time here. Thank you so much for this interview. Let me see where your subscriber count is. 413. So we didn't quite make it to 420, but that's okay.
No, I'm happy with 413, Sal.
Yeah.
I'm happy that anybody even showed up. It's insane. I don't even know what to say.
Well,
I'm just happy.
Well, that's awesome. You deserve it, and I appreciate all you guys for watching this interview, for asking some questions and being good sports. Appreciate you all, and a multitude of gratitude to you all. And thank you so much again to Lucy Stacks. And we will see you guys on Sunday night for the Sunday Night Market Watch.